I had a lot of conversations with a lot of important people who are incognito that there's something about me that disturbs their second attention and experience to the point that they snap back into their regular character. And they come away with the idea that I don't believe them when they tell me who they are. They are misinterpreting my reaction. You know, I always sit there and say, like, I have more control over this situation than you do. And they think that I must be totally mistaken. But I'm not. That is politicians, rich people, and even criminals. Like I said, we live in a country that has certain laws about investigations, about what defines criminal activity. And under those definitions in the United States, I am not a criminal. In some nations, though, my level of involvement, as it is in the United States, would be considered criminal activity if it was taking place in their countries. Just the fact that I would hypothetically explore a storyline and write it down would be a criminal act in some countries. The fact that I would coincidentally in any way seem, in some countries there is a reporting requirement. And it would be impossible for me to comply with it because I don't have the verbal skills to express to someone in a way that they understand everything that I observe. So in those countries, I could be considered a criminal. The United States is not legally one of those countries, but Bloomington is de facto one of those areas where they consider someone a criminal because they have any awareness at all of criminal activity, whether they report it or not, and especially if they report it. They say that you're too knowledgeable about this, that makes you suspicious. Anybody with any knowledge at all is suspicious. If you know how to bake a batch of cookies, you are suspicious. So, anyway, there are penalties if I have to speak of things ahead of time. Those penalties regard who we hold. There are correction periods throughout this experience, and there are also rewards. So, Dad did not expect Terry to go to the police. That really completely blindsided him. And we changed my life path for a duration of time over that. I did not connect with certain people that I would have connected with, and those people were repurposed in other ways, such as putting them on the Supreme Court, putting them in the White House. Other people are probably still alive because Terry went to the police. And yeah, I don't know if I would be here in public housing or not. Gramps has time travel ability and transmigration ability that is completely independent of anything Dad would plan. So he would have known the outcome of things regardless of what Dad planned and what energies he put into it. But that only, all that synergizes. So, am I on track? Am I off track? Have we accelerated things? I think we have. Every time we find somebody who does the right thing, I think we go better. We do better. Every time someone is on the fence and they decide to fall over the other way, flowers grow in manure. So,